Happy Monday, everyone. Happy President's Day for those of you, for everybody out there, and for those of you that are off today. Hope you're enjoying your day off. Hopefully, everybody is staying nice and warm because I know most of the country is getting hit with really cold weather right now. So today on our Monday moment, I wanted to talk about why would an insurance company deny your claim and deny your accident claim. And I'm going to take it from the standpoint of if you were the person that did nothing wrong, so then the at-fault party's insurance is denying your claim. So I think there's a couple things to look at there. One is, are they stating or saying that you could have done something to avoid the accident, that were you were partially a cause or partially at fault for the accident? So either they're going to deny your claim outright for something like that, or they're going to try to apportion a percentage of fault to you. And so, for example, we've had many cases where they'll try to come out and say, well, no, your client was 50% at fault as well, or your client was 30%, our client was 70% at fault, things like that. And so these are based on facts that they believe that they have, but if you have an attorney fighting on your side, they can do things like do some accident reconstruction, use the police report and witness statements and things like that to try to help that out, help that apportionment happen. Additionally, too, if at the time you end up doing a recorded statement with the at-fault insurance company, which we would not recommend doing without having an attorney present, but generally we don't recommend those because of there's times where people will talk about, well, no, right after the accident, you're like, hey, I feel absolutely fine. But then a couple days go by or a week goes by, and now you're starting to hurt. Well, then they're going to say, well, sorry, you said at that time that you were feeling just fine. So why should we pay for any injuries that you stated that you had now, even though whenever from our recorded statement, you're saying that you don't have any injuries at all. And so there's no complaint of injury at the actual time of the accident is another reason. Additionally, too, this is why whenever you go to the doctor that you want to make sure that your medical records are attributing your injuries to the accident itself. If they're just saying, well, you've got whiplash or you have a shoulder injury, things like that, but they're not saying where it's coming from, then the insurance company may look at that as a reason to deny your claim because there's no linkage between the actual injury and the accident within the medical reports themselves. They're going to use things as well. If you have a pre-existing condition, if you're somebody that's been injured in the past, out here in Colorado Springs, we have plenty of members of the military that absolutely come with pre-existing conditions, and insurance companies will try to use those pre-existing conditions as a way to deny the claim or apportion more of the injury towards that prior condition than from the accident itself. Again, this is where you need a team of people fighting on your side. But these are just some of the reasons why insurance companies will try to deny your accident claim. And we'll get a lot of people too that will come to us and talk about, well, but I didn't do anything wrong. They were the one that hit me. And we agree with that. You didn't do anything wrong, but a lot of times they're going to try, part of their job as the at-fault driver's insurance company is to try to figure out as many ways as possible to have it where they're not going to have to pay out. So get a team on your side, talk to somebody today if you've been in an accident and they're not being cooperative and starting to try to chip away at that amount or that percentage of fault, and talk to an attorney. Highly recommend it. It can be time well spent to where your claim may not be as bad as what the at-fault insurance company is trying to say, because that's what they're going to try to do, is figure out how many different ways can they deny or poke holes in your claim. And so if you do have questions, feel free and give us a call. You can call us, numbers down there at the bottom, 719-300-7554. And so this has been our Monday moment where we answer common injury questions one Monday at a time. Hope everybody has a great day. Bye now.